A streamer achieves Radiant rank in all regions, roster shakeups in VCT leagues, and a hidden nerf to Viper? Welcome back to ValoPress, your go-to source for the latest updates from the world of Valorant. Let's kick off today's episode with the Brazilian Team Liquid streamer who has managed the unreal achievement of hitting Radiant rank in every region except for China. FRTTT managed to accomplish this before anyone else in the world, a feat that even caught the attention of Riot Games. They took to Twitter to acknowledge and congratulate the player. We're thrilled for him and eagerly anticipate him setting more records with each act. Perhaps one day he'll conquer the Chinese servers and achieve Radiant there too. Speaking of Team Liquid, maybe they'll be showing some strong performances soon, as VCT have unveiled the schedule for the regular season in the EMEA region, slated to run from April 3rd to May 3rd for the group stage, followed by playoffs from May 8th to 12th. The groups have been revealed as well. In Group A, we have formidable contenders including kickoff winners Karmine Corps alongside Fnatic, Team Vitality, Team Liquid, and BBL Esports. Meanwhile, Group B consists of runners-up Team Heretics and Natas Vincere, as well as Koi, Foot Esports, Gentlemates, Giant X. Group A undeniably appears stronger on paper, but we're hopeful for some captivating showdowns from Group B, especially from powerhouses like Heretics and Na'Vi. In fact, the action has already commenced with the first matches underway. To start us off, Liquid secured a convincing victory over Koi, while Karmine Corps left no room for doubt against Giant X. We're curious, would you be interested in recaps of the VCT regular season matches? And make sure to leave a comment with the teams you're rooting for. Unfortunately, there's some disappointing news for VCT viewers, as Clove won't be making appearances in matches until further notice. This decision comes as a result of a recently discovered bug associated with the agent, prompting Riot to temporarily bar Clove's selection from official matches. Initially, it was scheduled that the newest non-binary representative would debut in the pro scene from the second week of the first stage. It's a bit of a letdown, especially for those eager to witness official games featuring them. However, let's remain hopeful that the bugs will be ironed out swiftly, allowing the audience to eventually marvel at some thrilling matches featuring the new agent. Regrettably, the string of setbacks doesn't end there for the upcoming VCT season. Several teams have encountered visa-related issues causing disruptions to their lineups. For instance, a Team Heretics player Woot faces a potential absence of about 2 weeks due to visa complications. Similarly, Sentinel's IGL JonQT is also expected to miss a week for the same reason. However, the most concerning situation arose for 4 Loud players who initially struggled to obtain visas for the USA. Fortunately, a resolution has been reached, and just recently, all players confirmed their participation in the tournament from the outset. Let's hope that this marks the end of the hurdles plaguing this season of VCT. But as the season kicks off, teams now have a window to make substitutions and adjustments across all regions. Let's begin with teams from the VCT Americas League. G2 has already made a move, announcing the signing of the new player Icy. The former EG player steps in to replace Net for the upcoming VCT season. Meanwhile, Cloud9 bids farewell to Jakey, swiftly filling the gap with Moose and Rooney. Keep an eye out for their debut in upcoming matches. Furia also makes a change, parting ways with Liazi and bringing in Nozwa. Another noteworthy addition comes from Heat, formerly of MIBR, taking MTA's place on the bench at Crew Esports. The substitutions don't end there, so let's shift our focus towards the Pacific region next. Bane joins DRX, potentially taking the spot of Flashback. DRX announced that Flashback requested to step down due to personal reasons. Paper X, despite their strong performance at Masters, opts for a lineup change with Jing returning to replace Monye. Jing's absence was due to potential military service, likely health-related. We hope he hasn't lost his form and is ready to deliver top-tier play once again. Monye transitions to the reserves, leaving the door open for a possible return. Wrapping up with substitutions in the EMEA League, there are fewer changes. Giant X welcomes Purpo, replacing Nuki, who was released by the team at the end of March. In the Challengers League, KPI Gaming brings in Sayonara and Desire in place of Purpo. As for replacements in the China region, details remain scarce at this time. Before we move on to the next segment, we would love to hear from you. If you're enjoying this format or have any suggestions for future content, please drop a comment below. Your feedback is incredibly valuable to us and helps us continually improve. We'd also like to remind aspiring Valorant esports players that the new Premier season is underway, so get registering with your teams. This is your chance to experience the thrill of competing like a professional player, whilst also enjoying the camaraderie of playing alongside friends against other teams. To all participants, we wish you the best of luck. This could be your shot at making it as a Tier 2 pro player, all straight from the comfort of the in-game client. Personally, I can't wait to ruin my week every Tuesday by bottom fragging both of my Premier games. But to excel in the new season of Premier, beyond having a skilled team and sharp aim, it's crucial to utilize powerful agents. Understanding which agents reign supreme often boils down to analyzing statistics. At Madrid Masters, the standout picks were Viper and Omen, and this comes as no surprise. With maps like Icebox and Breeze in the rotation and Harbour still low on the pick rate, Viper seems to be an essential pick due to her invaluable toxic screen. Omen, renowned for his versatility, serves as both a primary and backup smoker alongside his entry utility in Paranoia. In the duelist category, Jett and Raze emerged as the top choices. A logical outcome given their mobility and ability to excel in situations where aggression is the answer. When it comes to initiators, KO and Sova took center stage over Skye after her nerfs removed the ability to regenerate her flashes over the course of a round. KO, now hailed by some devout followers as one of the best initiators, undeniably brings exceptional utility, including regenerating flashes and a small amount of recon ability with his knife. Meanwhile, Sova's reconnaissance abilities provide invaluable information for both offense and defense, making him a staple pick. As for Sentinels, Killjoy claimed the throne, a choice that aligns with her strong defensive arsenal. However, what truly raises eyebrows is the absence of Deadlock and ISO from the tournament. Despite no upcoming changes announced by Riot Games for these agents, they remain out of favour in the pro scene. Despite her impressive pick rate, however, a recent discovery by inquisitive players shed light on an unexpected issue with Viper. Her smoke doesn't last as long as before, but there was no official notification of any changes. This prompted speculation. Had Riot stealthily nerfed this formidable agent under our very noses? Not exactly. Riot swiftly addressed the matter with an official statement, clarifying that they had no intention of implementing such changes without informing the player base. It turns out the purported nerf was accidentally included in the update, stemming from a trial adjustment. As a result, Viper's smoke now lasts 13 seconds instead of the usual 15. Despite the initial confusion, players commended Riot for their trademark prompt response and transparency in rectifying the situation. Unfortunately, however, the string of bad news doesn't end there, as after the update, Riot began rolling out an unexpectedly high number of hotfixes. While bugs are an inherent part of gaming, Valorant has typically seen smooth updates. However, this time around, issues cropped up with weapon sounds and the Clove model, which occasionally glitch beneath the map after using an ultimate. Then came a rather amusing incident where the update introduced various colours into the chat, only to have them all removed in a subsequent fix. The reason behind all this still remains unknown. Following that, there was a hiccup with voice chat, although it was swiftly rectified. Now, things seem to have settled down, with players experiencing fewer complaints. Obviously, we owe a huge debt of gratitude to the employees at Riot for their swift action in making sure the game was up to the high standards that we're used to. Let's shift our focus from the recent hiccups to something more lighthearted. April Fool's Day, which just passed not too long ago. On this occasion, all players were treated to graffiti featuring Chamber trying to make sense of Harbour's high tide, which was also teased along with a series of other ability swaps in a patch note update video shared by Riot, such as Neon obtaining Skye's flashes, Deadlock kidnapping Wingman from Gecko, and Raze being able to use Breach's fault line. Many players expressed excitement over the possibility of seeing such features implemented in the game, perhaps as a temporary fan mode. Alas, it was all just a playful prank for April Fool's Day, and you're not going to be jump scared by a double satcheling Raze stunning you at Mach 5. As always, we'll wrap up with a quick look at the store, specifically the night market this time around. According to data miners, the next night market is slated to run from April 10th to April 24th. Excitingly, alongside existing skins, collections such as Valiant Hero and Chrome Deck are rumoured to be added. For those unfamiliar, the night market presents players with an opportunity to grab the shiny skins they might have missed at significant discounts, so don't forget to keep an eye out. We're curious, which skins would you most like to see in your night market? Drop your wish list in the comment sections below, maybe they'll come true. But wait, that's not all. Sentinel's kit was displayed in the store after they claimed victory at Masters Madrid. However, in a bid to keep themselves in the spotlight, some interesting marketing moves have been made by other teams. Take G2 for instance, they've taken to advertising their capsule in Times Square in New York. Not to be outdone, NRG responded by showcasing theirs on the Sphere in Las Vegas, even getting Shaquille O'Neal to tweet about their bundle. It's a captivating and frankly ridiculous marketing showdown, and I'm here for it. By the way, we've got some insights into the most popular capsules from the EMEA League teams. The top 5 include Fnatic, Gentlemate, Karmine Corp, Koi, and Na'Vi. It's fascinating to see how these capsules are capturing the attention of fans worldwide. Either way though, that's all for now. Join us next week for the next episode, in which we'll be back with even more new information. Make sure to keep up to date by subscribing to our channel, and don't forget to tap that bell to get all notifications.